All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Today is August 5th, 2024, and this is the City Commission. Could we have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Weinreich.
Here.
Craig.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Mayor Roberts.
Present. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Moving on to the agenda approval, I would like to switch 9.1 work session and 10.1 executive session, just switch the order in those. And anybody else have anything else to? Yeah.
Move to approve the agenda as amended. Second.
Moved and seconded, roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Craig.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. And I would just, is there anyone in the audience that would like to have public forum? Police Chief Derek Lair.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. Just like to take a minute to remind everybody of our National Night Out event taking place tomorrow in Campbell Park from 5 to 8 p.m. For those who are unaware, it's an activity we do every year that's done across the nation. Law enforcement, EMS, fire personnel will have emergency vehicles in the park for kids to stop at, take a look at. We have some other events, donor eating contests, things like that we do, and I believe this year we have 4 bicycles that we're raffling away, so all great things to stop. Just want to remind everybody about the event, and hopefully you'll see everybody there. We should have great weather.
Nice cool night.
Yeah, exactly. Big change from last year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Anyone else? If not, I know Commissioner Weinreich says
Thank you.
something.
Yes, so just want to follow up on last week's citywide cleanup. On Tuesday, we had 37 loads at the solid waste facility. There was 16, and then at South Town, there was 21 loads. Total was 540 pounds of metal and 1,240 pounds of rubble that was dropped off. Wednesday was 58 loads. At the solid waste department was 18, and then we had a record at the South Town for 40 loads. Over 3,080 pounds of metal and 5,000 pounds of rubble was dropped off. And so we're gonna have this week off, and then we will finish on Day of Caring, August 13th, 12 to 4 at the South Dakota State Fair on the Midway. So that'll be August 13th.
So it's just 13, not 13 and 14?
And the 14th will be the last day from 4 to 8 p.m.
4 to 8, yeah.
Yep, at the State Fair.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. And tonight our consent agenda consists of 4.1 minutes of July 29, 2024, 4.2 fuel quotes for city departments, 4.3 appointment of Jeff McGurr to the Mid-Dakota Rural Water Board, 4.4 appointment of Dale Fortin to the Capital Asset Committee, 4.5 consider removing Janet Bockerny off the City of Huron banking and finance accounts and to allow Finance Director Pauline Carey to be the account controller at Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. 4.6, resignation of Tucker Valesky as city attorney effective August 31st. Personnel items, we have number 1, accept the voluntary retirement resignation of Janet Bockerny, Deputy Finance Director. Number 2, accept the voluntary resignation of Jasmine Field, 911 telecommunicator. And number 3, post and advise for the 911 telecommunicator position. Number 4, accept the voluntary retirement resignation of Larry Cooper, Airport Manager. And 4.8, payment of the bills.
Motion to approve. Second.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Craig.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. Moving on to bid quote items, 5.1, consider payment request number 7 from North Star Logistics LLC for the 2023-21 Huron Transfer Station in the amount of $453,000, $453,158.46. Assistant Engineer Dennis Bennett, please.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is just progress payment on there. Part of this is for the scale. And the work that's going on, it doesn't look like they're doing anything, but they poured the concrete for the scale and things like that. But should start erecting scale here again shortly.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? I can't wait to see what goes on for $1 million.
Agreed?
Okay, roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Miller.
Aye, thank you. Number 6, petitions and communications. And tonight we have the annual update from the Huron Housing Authority, and we have with us the director, Amy Fullerton. The floor is yours.
Thanks for having me. First annual update that I'll be providing to you, so that's kind of exciting, and I hope to do many more. For those of you that don't know, the Huron Housing Authority has 5 different properties, a total of 142 units. Currently, as of today, we have a vacancy rate of 7.14. Last year, in total, we had a vacancy rate of 6%. I anticipate seeing our rate a little bit higher this year, not because there aren't people to move in apartments, but just because of the extensive rehab that we are doing when they move out. We're upgrading appliances, carpet, just giving a bit of facelift so the people want to stay in their home. Refurb is also taking a little bit more time than usual, so we're working on that as well. For our HCV program, it's the Housing Choice Voucher Program that we have here in our community. The voucher program is one of the most effective tools in the fight against instability, homelessness, and overcrowding of units. For those of you that don't know, the voucher program is a program that is funded federally. We have allocated 262 vouchers in our community. We are currently serving 179 participants where their rent can be based on their income. So that's great for those that are on fixed incomes or just need that little lift up. Our budget utilization last year was $720,000 that was put into our community to help, offset the cost of those rents. This year, we're trying to beef up the program just a little bit and assist more families and spend a little bit more money. The goal is to spend more so you get more the next year. Let's see here. Then it comes to our rehab program, our housing rehab program, which we are requesting money from the city for. This is a great program for homeowners who are living in substandard housing that need to make improvements and can't always afford to do so. We have our rehab specialist here, Brian, who can help answer some specific questions until I really get my toes into it. But it's a great program. Currently, we have had 9 applicants this year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but last year we only had 6, and we were only able to help 5 of those. Part of the struggle is getting applications to come into our office to help guide them in case we can't help them right now. How can we help you in the future? It sounds like one of our biggest hurdles is them carrying homeowners insurance. So that's been a challenge, and we'll work through that in the future. And that is my update.
These applications that you're talking about, they bring them into your office. What's the criteria for those applications? Is there certain things they have to meet, or?
So you have to own your home for at least 1 year. You have to be occupying the property. income qualify is a big thing, and then depending on what type of projects you wanna do, sometimes we can't assist with them. If it's a mobile home, we can't help with that either.
You can, okay. Okay. Anybody else have any questions for him?
So, and Brian may have to help you out, just that, but you know, compared to past years with the 9 applicants that are coming in, do we think we'll have, I know it's been a struggle before being able to help, because either they didn't qualify or we couldn't find contractors. Do we think with the 9 coming in, we have a better chance of actually completing those? Or?
Brian currently has a higher success rate than last year. We're working on that too. Great program. We would love all of our community members to know about it so they can utilize
Yeah.
those funds. And you just have to live in your home for 5 years, and then that loan or grant is forgiven.
Oh,
What's the max amount, or what's the,
So currently, we can go up to 15,000, 25,000 with approval from the state. And then next year, they're looking at not putting a cap on there. So we could maybe, branch out to more contractors as well that don't wanna do the smaller projects, and maybe help more families that have larger projects that need to be done,
Mhm.
that we currently can't help.
Good
Thank
job,
you, Amy.
You've really hit the ground running there, so thank you, Amy.
all right, moving on to 6.2. Public hearing to consider the following alcoholic beverage license filed by Fire Pit Pizzeria at 460 Dakota Avenue South. Finance Director Pauline Carey, you wanna?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. This is a new license. They wanted some options for off-sale, since the license they have there now is only on sale. It's been inspected by the fire chief and building inspector. There was no comments, and we recommend approval for the new license.
Thank you.
motion to approve?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 6.3, consider annual trailer court license renewals. And I'll let Commissioner Weinreich take the lead on this.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, so every year, we are required to do an annual review, of the trailer courts. And so our building inspector, Chris Newman, has completed all those. And, we asked for recommended approval. There was no issues with any of the trailer courts listed here.
Okay.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Thank you. Number 7, ordinances and resolutions. Resolution number 2024-08, a resolution of support for the Dakota Mainstream Regional Water System. Assistant Engineer Dennis Bennett, please.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is just basically a form letter from the Dakota Main Stem. They're asking to for local users, potential users and stuff, for support this, and they're looking at different ways to get rural water more efficiently and cheaply to other people. So right now, it's all in planning stages. They're just looking for support, so we're looking for approval from the mayor's side.
Okay. All right, thank you for that explanation.
Move to approve our resolution of support.
Okay,
Second.